Q is up. Giving the players some time to get in there. We'll join ourselves.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right, enter battle.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be the first finals, first set of finals, man.
Yeah, buddy, I'm excited, dude. I'm really, you know, as a commentator, you're supposed to have some sort of, you know, partiality, right? Impartiality, but I'm a little partial towards the winners without hands.
Celeridad has definitely been making some games happen. Their Cyclone swaps, everything is on point today, and they're a really good team.
You know, I'm gonna interpret their team title as like, you know, that kind of like we can win. We don't even need like the look mom no hands kind of thing. Like too easy. I don't have to touch the keyboard.
Could be
Easy game, easy life winners right there. But they're actually really gracious in victory. So that's good.
Yeah, and the match begins, and Celeridad's team just goes straight in.
Getting right in there, dude.
They are playing with the Succubus, that team, so that will be a little bit annoying for the Druid team.
Yeah. Instantly puts the lock in a clone there. Here's the DK. DK's getting controlled. They don't want him anywhere near them. I don't blame them. They're trying to kill the pet first. Wow, look how low Dimitri's
DK's
getting.
dipping so low. He's at 30%. He's forced support. Pop I spawn Fortitude.
That is so much damage on him, dude. They haven't set anything up yet. That's crazy. Wow. They're just falling by the pillar AMS.
That's his last cooldown besides Lichborn, man. After that, it's all about the Druid.
Wow. They're controlling this team so well right now.
The Priest can definitely go in and push fears on the Druid. That would cause so much pressure.
Yeah, but they're trying to hit the Priest right now. Look at this. The Priest is getting chunked.
Yeah, Priest is a really good target for them. He's forced to pop Pain Suppression, which is the biggest cooldown of that team, and they're just going ham right now.
Oh, I think the DK brought out his, like, is that like his? I wonder if he has an armor pen weapon. That's interesting.
I can inspect him right now, and I can tell you that he's not wearing an armor pen weapon.
Okay.
He's full resilience right now, almost.
He's busting out that pike, whatever that is. He's got to look for a pillar, man. This is bad news.
Yeah,
Celeridad's in a deep freeze. Might get a poly out of that. No, he avoids that. Nice. All right. Another AMS behind the pillar though. That's rough. Is Sash? What's going on? What's going on with their Shadow Priest? Shadow Priest got seduced right now, I think.
Yeah, the pet is just wreaking havoc with the seduce. It's a really annoying CC to deal with, and I'm guessing they're going to go for the pet right now.
Yeah, they want to try to kill it.
They can just endlessly CC a healer without any problems.
Yeah. Wow. If they can kill that thing, that'd be helpful, but they're not just gonna let it die like that. DK's out in the middle of the map, just running around super slow, man. This is rough for him.
Yeah, he can't move at all. This is really bad news for him. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're chaos pulling him. They got trinket procs. Huge damage might come, and he knows it, so he AMSs before the burst comes. They might swap to the Druid. I'm not sure. Nope, they just cast a chaos ball, and they're swapping to the Priest. Oh. He does not have pain suppression. He's at 40%, but he still managed to catch some.
Yeah, the mage peeled for him really well with those polymorphs, but the DK still wants him. Now, what we haven't seen yet, we haven't seen like the CC chaining that we saw before from these guys. But wow, that mage is taking a lot of damage too. Switching right back to the Priest, leaving the mage low. I like that idea. Uses
well, there goes MZ. MZ is one of the only coolants that DK provides for his team, and it was popped already. Maybe he was trying to mitigate or save some cooldowns for himself.
Yeah.
They are going for the pet though, and if they get a kill on the pet, that will mean that DK damage will be mitigated by a lot. Unholy relies a lot on his pet. Yeah, and he's at 10%, 5%, the pet is gonna go down. He didn't get any heals whatsoever.
Yeah, the Priest has just been sitting in polymorphs the entire game. That's rough, man.
Yeah, just controlling them without unstop. The Priest he could go up and push for Fierce, but he knows that they can swap to him easily, so he chose to sit back.
Yeah, the Warlock's in a Cyclone right now. Another Cyclone while the Mage is taking a lot of damage. The Priest is sitting safely back behind this pillar. Really good positioning for healing his teammates right now. Doesn't have to worry about much in terms of CC from the Druid. And the Druid doesn't want to push up because then Celeridad will have to eat CC as well. So this is kind of a tough spot to be in right now.
Oh, Celeridad just dodged a Shadow Fury.
Very nice.
From the Warlock.
Yeah, it's tough to push in against this team, this Warlock Mage.
So they're not going for the clones right now. He cloned the Warlock low. They could make a swap out of that Cyclone if
He
they
can
set
group
up
the
some
Priest
CLB.
in. There we go.
They're going for the Priest. They might be doing so much damage on the Priest. The Warlock decides to the Warrior.
No, he cloned him maybe so they could swap to him out of it. He got a
Possibly.
pet. He's got a pet
Yes.
back up. Hopefully he can
That is
pet
it.
on it.
Oh, the Priest decides to
Yeah, he
leave.
just booked it.
Yep.
Back on the mage now, throwing some death coils at him. That's rough to extend this far over for the mage, man. I don't think they got some. He's got to have some backup. Here comes the gargoyle. They're instantly gonna try to kill the gargoyle. Throwing ice lances
This is
at
bad
it.
news for the DK, man. He already popped the AMS offensively,
Actually-
so he could stake on the mage. So they might swap to him out of
Yeah.
that.
He deeped the gargoyle to kill it. Now they're trying to go on the priest a little bit. Good damage on the priest right now, but unfortunately, anytime they ever swap to the healer, the shadow priest is in CC, so they can't really coordinate like they have been all tournament. But they're still hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean, Tadik is just waddling everywhere. I imagine it must be so frustrating for him, just trying to reach the target. And I'm guessing their swaps and the opportunities will be on the priest right now. He gets
There
a
it is.
full grip.
Oh, DK's in a deep freeze right here. He's just gonna AMS and run away. I don't blame him.
He just books it.
As fast as his little orc legs can carry him, man. The priest
Yeah,
is still at 50% HP though.
That's true. He already popped Shadow Fiend to get some of the mana back. He's at 40% mana with the Shadow Fiend. That means that, oh, he's getting a clutch drink, and he's
Yeah.
not getting stopped. That is amazing. That is huge.
There's the stop right there, but
Oh, there's the stop with the Death and Decay.
got about 10% mana out of that. Not so bad. But look at the positioning now. They've pulled the Unholy Play team away from the pillar, but the priest has just been in CC this entire game. He hasn't been able to do anything. Now they're gonna swap to him with a lot of damage there. Wow! Did force a disperse instantly, but Dignified is taking a lot of damage as well. It looks like a offensive AMS here. This could be big damage on Dignified. I don't know if
Godstun is feared, so he can't peel.
Pet stun, pet stun, ghoul stun. He can kill right there. He can die to dots. Oh, Cerulidad is in there. He did get feared though. No, he didn't. He's good. He's good. But meanwhile, Sahi's just taking a ton of damage. No disperse this time. Does get an AMZ though. Switching off the
that
CC to
is
the
huge, and we'll
Yeah,
probably save the priest.
switching the CC on to Dimitri now. This is an exciting match so far. Very back and forth.
This is what I like to see, especially in the final. The
Yeah.
DK dips down to 50%. He has the Bone Shield up to mitigate some of the damage. I'm pretty sure AMS is back up, so he should be okay, even if he requires some extra cooldowns. They tried to stop the priest, but no, to the mage, but the mage just blinked away and was able to escape.
Blinked that group easily. I think the DK is DK Pet's dead again. I think it is. I don't see any DK Pet on the map. They killed it.
Yeah, they're making it. The thing is also, like, I believe if he's spec'd into Pet Sack, that's a huge survival cooldown for the DK as well. So just killing the pet's right back up there.
Yeah, he summoned another one.
Yeah.
Going on to the Warlock now. Warlock support is on the other side of the pillar, so. But he's also on the other side of the pillar from his priest, though.
Just gonna full Cyclone on Dignified.
Yeah, the Warlock's in a bad spot, dude. He poured it in all the way across the map from his priest. The Shadow Priest does get deep frozen, mostly for CC. The Mage is dropping at 30%. Warlock at 26%. Into a pet stun. He goes down. Wow, nice.
What an amazing play. Celeridad with the Cyclones again, pushing up, getting the Cyclones, forcing the priest to just sit the Cyclone because he didn't have a trinket, I believe, and just got the kill on the Warlock.
Yeah, they had really good position there. They pushed the Warlock back behind the pillar, and they pushed the priest behind his favorite pillar. But unfortunately, the Warlock had placed his support on the other pillar, so when he poured it away, he just poured it in a bad position, which allowed Celeridad to clone the priest and finish the kill on that Warlock. That was awesome. Really good game. It's gonna give the Look Mom No Hands winners without hands a 1-0 lead in this series. I'm excited to queue this next one up.
The match was exciting, really back and forth. Both teams having a lot of pressure. The priest dipped down to 10%. Like before he dispersed. The DK was pretty low as well. It was a great match all around.
This Death Knight's making me want to log my Death Knight, dude. Beastin'.
He's doing work. I actually can't believe his cooldown management is so good, because as a DK, in Wrath of the Lich King, you had those 3 cooldowns, and if you were caught without him, you were dead. And he's literally forced to go out in the open because they kite him pretty well, and then he's forced to, he has to like run all the way back.
Yeah, it's a waddle the whole time. All right. Oh, this will be an interesting map, man. There's not a whole lot of LOS, not a whole lot of places to run here, so this might be a little bit more of a brawl, unless the caster team decides to sit in their room the whole time. But I doubt that. We'll see.
This is a best out of 5 or 7?
Best of 5, yeah.
Best of 5, awesome.
Yep. Starting off with some sheeps on the Death Knight, trying to control his initial damage.
Their DK is already going ham. Trinkets procced.
Yeah, spreading those dots around. Wow. Just like we saw last time, Death Knight's going to take a lot of damage in the beginning. He's going to go ahead and pop that AMS.
Look at that! Look at that runic power that's generating all the damage that he's taking. It's going back and forth to 100.
Chuck some death coils at that succubus. I think killing that pet is going to be very important.
Yeah, the priest does have a renew in the pet, so it's healing it a little bit, but they're slowly killing it. I don't know if it's intentional, but the DK pet is on the succubus. Nah, it's getting healed. Never mind.
Yeah, they also got those dots rolling, just DK dots plus Shadow Priest. All right, people want me to check out what the mage is up to a little bit. I'm gonna see a lot of polymorphing DPS.
That got howled in a full fear.
Uh-oh.
This could be it. This could be the setup that they were looking. The DK is seduced right now. I don't know what they're going on the priest, I believe.
No, mage is taking a lot of damage. They got clones on the priest right now. DK, I mean, DK, yeah, pet stun the mage. He just decided to go ahead and block that one, immediately turning his damage onto the warlock. Spreading those dots back to the mage, though. Priest was in a short string.
The druid already knows that they want to hit the DK, so he's already fully pre-hearted with Wild Growth, Rejuve, and Life Bloom. And surely as it is, they're going on him. Celeridat is pumping out the Cyclone. He got a full Cyclone and got that. He's trying to get the control of the match. Bernie is still in trouble. He dips out to 50%, 40%, and he blinks away, trying to run away from the DK. The DK misses offensively. He gets Death Coiled, and the mage will be alright after Pain Suppression.
Gonna force Pain Sup. They do clone the Pain Sup, though. That's pretty smart.
That's a really good move from the druid.
Yeah, didn't exactly clone him very low, but it's just making that cooldown, you know, not mean much, right?
Yeah, exactly. That if it would have cloned him a little bit lower, the second the Pain Suppression got out, it would have been amazing. But I'm sure he wanted to do that, but the positioning wasn't there.
Right. Death Knight's getting caught out kind of in the middle of nowhere, but he wants to keep this damage up. He did like what was going on when he was hitting the mage, but he's taking quite a bit of damage, so he's going to drop that AMZ. His they're turning the seduces onto the druid now. That's why he's got to drop that AMZ. That's scary, having your druid just in like constant CC like that. They're gonna have to watch out for that. Try to prevent that if possible. He's still taking a lot of damage here though.
I think the priest is spam dispelling the DK. He's taking off the HOTS. He doesn't want him to have HOTS at all. The DK is forced to AMS. The HOTS are just coming back after the priest dispelled them all.
Pet stun on the priest though. This is scary for the mage right now.
Yeah, this could be really scared. This could force the second block, but the priest is good on the good on the heals.
First clone on priest though. There's going to be more clones after that. You can be sure of it with Celeridat. Mage is still dropping pretty low here. 47%. Silence onto the priest. They might be making a swap to the priest here. Looks like the DK's gripping the warlock back in.
But the priest up, he was already at 50%. He doesn't have pain suppression. This could be a lot of trouble for the priest.
There's going to be dots all over the enemy team too. 59% for this dignified priest right now. Let's see if the shadow priest can contribute. Gonna AMS that.
Gets the heals trying to fake the interrupts, but he gets full locked on a Cyclone, and he gets feared. He does trinket the fear, and Celeridat wants to stay offensive. He does not care. He trinket. He knows that his team has the pressure and wants to keep it. Bernia dips up to 30%. He's forced to ice block. He canceled it, but he got indeed. He's at 10%.
Death Coil. Oh, some clutch shields and penances coming through, and Celeridat's actually taking quite a bit of damage too. DK in a full fear. He's not going to be able to help out at all with the peels or continuing the damage right now. He does get feared right over to the two casters, but right now it looks like Gotdot's going to get switched to here just due to his positioning. Unfortunately, Sahij is once again in a sheep. They're doing such a great job of controlling Sahij, really not letting them build pressure from the Shadow Priest, but they are making a swap to the Druid right now.
The Druid doesn't have any hots on himself, just one life bloom. Okay, there it goes. There goes the life blooms. But he realized that they're swapping off him, so he just lets the life blooms roll out.
Oh wow.
Oh, the Druid's in a full seduce.
Shadow Fury.
Into a half seduce. The Druid trinkets the half seduce and goes back to tree form because he knows that if he doesn't trinket, that his team could fall behind a lot.
Here's AMZ and Gargoyle. The Gargoyle does get shackled, but they're still doing work. Dignified is in a clone right now, and Dot is taking a lot of damage. So is Burnia. Burnia gets cloned as well, though. Rotating CC, rotating damage. Burnia is in a lot of trouble right now. He does get his shield, but that's going to get chopped through really quick. Does get the pain. He doesn't have an
ice block, man.
Yeah, they're going to switch right back to Dot, I believe, out of this howl. Pain Sup just went down.
This is looking rough for the MLP, man. The mage doesn't have an ice block whatsoever. I believe it's coming. It should come out in about a minute, but that makes him really susceptible. And the priest, I don't know, man. They could easily make a swap on the priest right now.
Yeah, Sahish is finally able to get some dots out, starting to get some VTs rolling, and that's definitely going to translate into a lot of damage on their enemy team's health pools. Right now, Dot's taking a ton of damage, 30% health, 25% health, trying to cast a Fear, gets gripped on it, still trying to cast Fears, does finally get the Death Knight off him, while Sahish is also in a sheep. So Celeridad is unable to do much for his team right now except heal him.
Yeah, pretty much. They're trying to mana drain. I saw mana drain from the Warlock to the Priest. The Priest dips down to how much mana? He's at 50%. He should be okay. He's in a decent amount of mana. I don't know why he would mana drain him, considering all the pressure that's going on.
Dot once again, dropping pretty low. Anything this DK touches takes a lot of damage once the Shadow Priest can get his dots rolling. It's going to be a little bit scary here. He needs to watch out. He's going to take a good amount of damage from these casters just wailing on him here. Especially with Dignified in a Fear right now. This gives him a chance to get some damage.
Dot is Dignified in a full Cyclone. He trinketed the Cyclone. He's in a disarm. Dot is in so much trouble. He did such a 20%. He got a full Howl of Terror. Let's see if Dignified tops him off. And he tops him off. Wow, what a Fear.
Nice. Yeah, they're definitely using CC to their advantage, but he did just get out a Fell Hunter instead of a Succubus there.
That means he will be able to shut down some Cyclones and be able to dispel the Priest at a CC.
Right.
If he manages to get...
Burnia drops down to 33% health and a pet stun, 28% health. I don't know if he has any blocks yet. He's kiting with his Priest right now, but that means that Dot's probably going to have a lot of damage coming his way while the Priest and the Mage are kiting together.
They're on Dignified. Dimitri is forced to pop IBF. He probably has AMS, but he still wants to keep it. Celeridad was popping up, was bursting us in heals, but he AMSs and should be okay.
So they're definitely doing a lot of damage to this MLP, but not really able to get any of it, contributing to a kill yet. And the damage is getting turned on to Sahish right now. They've been CCing him all game, but they might want to hit him a little bit as well. We saw that happen last game. They just turned him in one burst rotation and got a disperse out of him. So we'll see what they decide to do with this. He does get CS there. Wow, Burnia drops so low with the Pain Sup on him just in time. Just nearly dropped again.
Wow, what a pain suppression. Dignified is in a lot of trouble, man. He has a Devouring Plate and a Shadow Word Pain. If they swap to him, which they are, he could be in so much trouble. He doesn't have pain suppression. He doesn't have mana. If they train him, he could go down. The DK pops AMS offensively to try to stick on him, but after the AMS, they could be in trouble. They're committing for the kill, and they get a kill.
Beautiful. You know what set that up? Is that finally Celeridad was able to triple clone the Mage once again, because every time they swapped to the Priest, the Mage was there spamming polymorphs the entire time. Celeridad was able to land polymorphs on the Mage, preventing the polymorph peel, which allowed them to finally get the kill on that Priest. Wow, what a swap.
Amazing.
Such coordination. Very amazed.
That was... okay.
My team, they're telling me that they're really, really nervous. Sahish is like, my heart. And then Celeridad says, yes, this. He said, yeah, this is so nervous. And Sahish's like, my hand's shaking so hard. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. This could be it right here. However, I wouldn't rule this MLP out, though. They're here for a reason, man.
Yeah, these two teams have been battling it out. They eliminated so many worthy opponents, and they're here. battling in the finals. This could be the final game. Bajheera, what do you feel about it? How do you feel about it?
You know, it's been awesome watching these teams duke it out. If this is the end, I'll be proud of, of this team, but if it goes on for a little longer, I wouldn't be too mad.
I wouldn't be mad at all. These games are amazing to watch, and it's my pleasure commentating them with you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anytime.
And we'll be here tomorrow doing Cataclysm as well.
It's true.
Cataclysm, my birth to PvP, basically. All right, Dimitri, looking to get in there. Chilling a little bit. He's noticing that this is potentially their final game. They got to play this one right. Don't want to get too crazy. I understand that. Dignified having a drink.
Yeah, they're all chilling right now. Both teams just want to sit down, have a breather, and there they go. Dimitri goes in ham like he always does.
Starting off on the Warlock this time. No sheeps on Asahij just yet. They're actually just trying to CC Dimitri, not letting him get his opening dots and his pressure rolling. But they are going to turn that CC into damage. He recognizes that and is going to go ahead and AMS, try to get back to his pillar a little bit. Playing a little bit defensively, but not too cautiously. I'm sure he'll get right back out there. Wow, turning the damage onto Sahij into a deep freeze. Might have to disperse. Ooh, playing really smart with that disperse. Did not actually get it. Despite all that damage, held that disperse. Good play there. Probably good communication with his druid. Good LOS.
Dimitri's dipping low though. He's at 50%. I don't think he has AMS, man. He's forced to IBF, maybe even AMZ. He is LOSing the. No, he's not LOSing the druid right now. He popped AMZ. That's it.
We got fear out of it though.
That's all the DK has.
They poly him, maybe trying to set up on him after that. Solaridad.
Dignified has the gargoyle on him though. They might be making a swap to him very soon.
Might have to disperse here, Sahij. No, not again. He's such good communication with his druid here. There goes the disperse. Because he's got a full fear.
Dignified is in a lot of trouble. He's at 30%. The DK is chunking him down, but he decides to not chase him. And oh, is he chasing him? No, he decided not to.
Clone Bernie at about half health there, 53%. So that was some pretty good communication with the healer, I would imagine, on the disperse. Because those are two huge burst opportunities that did not actually force a disperse. Dignified at about half mana right now. Got dot in a clone. Bernie is still feeling Dimitri's wrath right now.
Yeah, Dimitri does not want to get out of, like, he wants to stick on the mid. He doesn't want him to cast at all, and Bernie is taking the heat, man.
Still spreading those dots, keeping that damage rolling on the whole team. Earns him a polymorph while Sahij is in a fear. Could they be setting up on Solaridad here? No, Solaridad pokes out. Does get CS'd, but they're just putting Dimitri into sheeps right now. Oh, he gripped Dignified out into the middle. Does get feared. It gets dispelled out of the fear, but that was nice. That was enough of a peel to save him. However, Sahij is taking a lot of damage right now.
Yeah, Solaridad was just in a Shadow Fury, but they couldn't follow up with the fear. And Sahij got enough heals from the druid and is in good shape.
Dignified gets silenced there. Does make it behind the pillar though, so he's not going to get swapped to. But you can definitely feel the Shadow Priest and the Death Knight dots ticking away at this team. A lot of times you see the entire team at about 70% health. There's a polymorph to peel. He's going to AMS here. If he has a ghoul stun here, that could be perfect. He's bringing his ghoul over. Does he get the stun? Not yet. He's not going to worry about it. The swap.
Solaridad get fully locked, so no heals should be coming from him in this.
Even hearing mana burns right now.
Yeah, he's playing really offensive, Dignified. I don't know what he's doing. Solaridad wasn't a full fear, but did he decide to trinket or get the spell? I'm not so sure.
He's getting an armor pen proc right here, trinket. He's gonna grip in Dignified here. Sahij needs to watch out. They are draining his mana and putting him into a polymorph right now. Really trying to take him out of the game.
Oh,
as much as possible.
He has no mana. This is really bad for Sahij. But Dignified at the same time, he dips down to 30%. He's a full strangler. He might have to PS. Wow, he doesn't PS.
Yeah, really strong peels coming out from the Mage Bernia. And he's gonna go ahead and disperse here. Try to get himself some mana back. But yeah, taking him out. They're taking Sahij out of the game every way they can. They're polymorphing him, fearing him. Now they're mana burning him, draining mana. That's rough. Keeping that Shadow Priest as ineffective as possible. But Dignified is also pretty low mana. At 31% mana, he's feeling the burn as well. Mostly just from damage, though.
Yeah, they gotta be careful with that, because if they manage to land a swap on Dignified without 10-20% mana, and it's a really good swap, he could be dead. All the damage that the Holy Play does.
Here's the grip in. They're not making a swap to him right now because he's got to peel for his Shadow Priest here. Shadow Priest has no mana as it is. They're just polymorphing Dimitri constantly, not letting him do anything. Oh, he was looking for the swap to Dignified there for a second. The pet's running at him right now. Gets him in the chains of ice. There it is. Could pet stun here. See if he can make anything happen. He's just making the swap by himself. Not even seeing any Shadow Priest dots on him right now. This could be pretty dangerous for Dimitri, man. The two players are on the other side of the pillar, and he's on the third side. With the priest, he has to come back. He feels that if he doesn't... Celeridad in a full fear here. This could be really scary for Sahij. Poly'd the DK, feared the Druid. Let's see if Sahij can make it out of here alive. Oh, Dignified, taking a lot of damage here in a silence. He gets out of this CC. This could be it.
Oh, he won.
And he goes down, dude. Wow. They finally got that swap that they wanted, just as you were talking about, man.
Wow, that was amazing. The team, Celeridat's team, man, just such coordination. Like, incredible.
Every time Dignified popped out, Dimitri was ready with that death grip to pull him in, damage him all the way back to his pillar, and that one time that was just a little too much for him to handle. And it's crazy because the MLP did such a good job CCing, but it just wasn't enough. Wow.
Yeah, the damage, like the Warlock was #1 in damage, he was pumping out a lot, but the second one is Dimitri really close from Godot. Yeah. And then third was Sahij.
Yeah, and Sahij finally got a chance to not be in CC during a swap, dropped that silence on him, dropped that disarm on him, and that was enough to build pressure for that DK to get a kill with some Shadow Word deaths. Awesome, awesome games. And huge congratulations to Jugadores and Manos for their first place victory, and a Fairy Tale for their second place victory. Nothing to scoff at whatsoever. Awesome, awesome games. And that was a 3-0 sweep. I'm not sure if these guys lost any games all the way through the tournament.
Yeah, both teams were really great. Dignified, Godot, and Bernia definitely do deserve a shout out. They were probably the best Wizard Cleave in the tournament, and they were pretty consistent. But I think, man, Dimitri and Celeridat were the MVPs of the game.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, yeah, if Sahij could ever play, maybe he'd have a chance at MVP. But everybody wanted to shut him down, but definitely, man. Celeridat and Dimitri, probably MVP for sure. Well done, guys. Alright. Well, team, that's going to wrap up our day 1 of the Molten International Tournament number 5. Today was our Wrath of the Lich King tournament. Really happy that you guys were able to join us. Be sure to come hang out with us again tomorrow, because tomorrow is the Cataclysm tournament. We're going to be doing tons more games in the Cataclysm expansion. That's always a lot of fun going back to Cataclysm, because it wasn't even all that long ago. So if you guys want to watch some more 3v3 arenas, please come join us. Be sure to follow the Molten International stream so that you guys can come hang out with us. And if you enjoyed our commentary, you can come hang out with Hodded and I on our streams. Mine is twitch.tv/Bajheera. Hodded's stream is Hodded89. So be sure to come show us some love if you like hanging out with us, because we certainly like hanging out with you. Any closing remarks, Hodded, before we shut the old stream off for the day?
No, nothing. Just pretty much what you said. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our commentary, because I definitely enjoyed doing it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cataclysm one.
Alright, man. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. And like Hodded said, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace!